Hello, I just want to talk about, quite briefly, about my spiritual awakenings, which began at the age of 24. Now, I am 30 now. Now, ever since the age of 24, a lot has happened. And this whole path has led to going through many elements, the philosophy of nothing, that we're all energy, to when I found oneness and the experience of seeing through the eyes of oneness, which raises your consciousness level, expands it to a level where you understand what oneness is. We are all one thing, one power, but the powers are endless. The possibilities are endless. And this oneness experience, when I had this lately, it felt like all my awakenings felt very, very complete. That's how it made me feel, and now it's led to something else. Tonight I had, you could say, a channeled meditation, which I've been getting since my first awakening. It began with the philosophy of nothing, but as all these elements lately have come together, all the knowledge and the coming together, just tonight in a flash I had like an awakening shift, and it was this channeled meditation where all the things I've learned came into one thing. So this channeled meditation is revealing what everything is, the philosophy of nothing, that we're energy, about being present, about the oneness. And because I'm in a channel, work with energy, I'm in perfect tuning. Everything is said as it should be. So it's like the energy plane talking. And I'm projecting, in this thing, I'm projecting my awakenings that I've had. The energies that came with the awakenings. Because I've actually listened to the guided meditation back myself. So I know what I have created. But it did not feel like me doing anything, because when you have such a shift regarding energy, it pushes you, it's like it's pushing you into a frequency, and you're just receiving whatever it is you're receiving. But now my path has developed into something else. It's developed, people talk about improving themselves, and I've learned through the spiritual path that you can only really perfect yourself once you know what yourself is, once you have true enlightenment. And regarding my spiritual awakenings, I never asked for any of them, but that's what it's leading to. That's the new path. So my job now will be to go over every element like I do with a fine-tooth comb, every awakening as I do, every second I'm working away, because that's what you must do. But yes, true self-mastery has to come from true spirituality. And that's the problem with the world. People are seeking, the perfect religion. But you need the perfect divine truth. A spiritually awakened person is someone who, you could say, has been selected by the energy plane to do these things. Other forms of spirituality can be, manipulated regarding what I call the system. The system is what controls the world. But the awakening people are dealing with a higher power than that. They're dealing with the perfect divine power that is running the show. This power being your God. God is not separate from you. You are a state of consciousness and awareness. One thing, oneness. God is not separate from its creation. It's the creation and the creator. It is one thing. but consciousness and awareness can be altered. And when you have the oneness experience, I would describe it as a type of God consciousness, where everything comes together. You're back to the light. You feel there's no separation. You're looking through your eyes, and it's all you. It's like the whole universe experiencing this self, rather than a small individual. And like I say, when I had this oneness experience, everything came together. And now I have this guided meditation, which I'm going to do a little clip or a video of quite soon, but it lasts for half an hour, this guided meditation. And now the path has moved on to self-mastery. And like I said, people go on about self-mastery. Most people are into some religion or spiritual form, but you need the truth. And spiritually aligned people, awakened people, have the real truth. The other information is altered by many different sources. The awakened people can't lie, because spiritual awakening is the light. That's what it is. But so many evil people get involved in this stuff for their own ends or whatever, and they manipulate it. But true self-mastery can't come unless you have the true spirituality. And that's what leads you to self-mastery. Self-mastery must be self-unconditional love. There are many elements and qualities that self-mastery must have. You must be accepting everything that goes on. You must really accept everything and not be tough on yourself. Know that you're going to make mistakes. And if you do make a mistake, self-mastery would really, a self-mastered person would really get over their mistake very quickly. Because even if you get over that mistake quickly, the mistake doesn't go away. It's designed to teach you. It will go into your subconscious. The trick is, don't be too hard on yourself. Get over things quick. And yes, there's many different elements I'll talk about on in another video of what self-mastery is. My voice is actually quite sore because when I actually do channeling, it seems to actually give me a sore throat, which I don't understand. You obviously must be using throat energies and stuff. So I'm going to stop the video quite soon. But yes, I just wanted to make a video to say that about my spiritual awakenings, that when it led to oneness, this seeing through the eyes of oneness, it felt very complete. And even more so tonight with this new channel meditation. This channel meditation I've been building up for over 6 years now. And then in a flash, in an instant, it all came. And everything that I've worked up to, received, came into one half an hour guided meditation where I'm talking about the philosophy of nothing. The energy is nothing. The love light is nothing. Then I tell people to think of nothing. Goes on to being in this now frequency. And it ends with the oneness. But because I've got them in the nothing and the being present, that's the perfect frequency to lead to oneness. And then when it leads them to oneness, because I was projecting energy and I was so in the zone, I've actually listened to it back myself, and the breathing is just perfect for pushing you back into this one state, because oneness to me is an energy system. Everything's energy. And the oneness experience is looking around, feeling that everything is you. And a complete feeling. A home feeling. There's nothing that I've gotten in this awakening path that really is so complete and finalised as that. And then came the new, a new shift which told me the next stage of this, it's self-mastery. There can never be an end to anything, regarding any path. Everything evolves and doesn't stop evolving because nothing ends. There's no beginning or end. Time itself is an illusion, purely to control people. You are endless, limitless. But yes, I'm very glad to make this video, even though my throat is a little bit, tickling a little bit. I'm glad of this. I've explained my awakenings and what it led to, and what it's creating, and this new self-mastery thing. And also you should copy my attitude in whatever you're doing, even though this is on a new path now. The other elements, every element is equally as important. There's none that are more important or less. So that's why in anything you do, perfect yourself in all areas. So even though I'm on this new self-mastery thing that can actually help people, and with the spiritual truths, you go over every element, every awakening I've ever had. Because you can never be perfect. You can only improve, but you can never be perfect. Even the divine power that dictates everything can improve. But in our human perspectives, it is perfect. But in its higher state of awareness, it will improve also. So you can never be perfect, you can always improve. Thank you very much for listening. I'll end it there, and maybe, hopefully, do a little clip or a video of my new channeled meditation, which when I speak it, I go into the channel and I go into the, I'm working with the energy, and I go into this frequency where I'm projecting energy. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you very much. Thank you.